Hey, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you this poly gel that I got off of AliExpress. So before you apply the poly gel, you're going to have to apply some tips or some forms and do your basic prep. So I did the cuticles and I applied the tips. If you need help with this, I do have a video. I will link it in the description box below and you can check it out. So I've just shaped the tips and I've buffed the surface of them so that it has something to stick to. And now I'm just checking the shape of all of them next to their little buddies on the other hand to make sure they match. I'm a bit cockeyed at the best of times, so even I don't get this 100% perfect, but just try and get it as close as you can. Once you have got all of the fingernails matching, then I like to just go in with an old 180 grit file, and I use the end of the file to just get really into those cuticles and scrape away any dead skin that is hanging on and just really etch the nail plate so that there's a good surface for the product to stick to. I do this with every enhancement I do, no matter what the product is. So then you can dust it off and go in and clip away any hangy bits that are lingering. I don't like to clip people's cuticles very much. I get quite nervous, but I pray to the gods that they don't bleed, and this day I was very lucky. She didn't have very much cuticle to be clipped, so it was a good day. I'm just wiping it with acetone now, and that will clean away any dust and also dehydrate the nail plate. You can use a dehydrator if you want as well, but I had acetone, so that's what I used. Now, I like to use a acid primer for all of the acrylic products and even the gel products that I use an acrylic or an acid primer. So I just whack that on. So here is the poly gel. It comes in a tube, and I'm going to, I don't know what that was. I'm going to be using a brush that I also got off of AliExpress. It's got a spatula on one end and a very short bristled brush on the other. So you just squeeze it out of the tube and then scrape it off and whack it on the nail. And you can do all 5 nails like this. Well, I only did 4 because I can't really keep an eye on the thumb. But you can do all 5 if you want. So that's a little pot of isopropyl alcohol that I have on the side, and I'm just getting my brush a little bit damp in that before I go in and press this into place. So this is where what you'll land on when you follow the link to go to AliExpress to see the product. It's only £7.88, and that's on sale. Everything's always on sale on AliExpress, so it's less than a tenner even when it's full price, which is fantastic. There's a really big tube of it as well. It's quite solid in consistency. I've used a couple other polygel products and they were a little bit softer than this. I don't know if it was because it was cold that day or if that's just as hard as it normally is, but it was really good to work with. You just want to push it into the cuticle. Try not to get any alcohol on the nail. You want to just go behind the product and push it in. Get all of the edges sealed like I am here, all around the sides, and then drag it down to the free edge, and then you can dip your brush back in the alcohol and get a little bit wet so it doesn't stick, and just level out the product and make your apex and get it in the shape that you want so you don't have to do much filing. As you can see, there are quite a few colors that you can get with this poly gel. I got the clear, but I think next time I will get a couple of other colors, especially the purple. So when you're happy with the application, you can pop it in the lamp. I put it in my Sun 5 something UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. So then when it comes out, wipe it off with some alcohol because it is a little bit tacky, and then you can go ahead and file. I always go in the same pattern when I'm filing the surface of a new nail. If you need help with this, I do have a video how to keep your ballerina nails from being too bulky, and I show you in this video this process that I use to file the nails. Here we go. I'm just filing and I'm checking all the angles. Make sure that my apex is beautiful. Oh, I love that shot. It looks fantastic. Just clean up the free edge a little bit and then move on to the next one. I spent a lot of time applying it exactly where I wanted, and it didn't actually move while I was doing the other one, so I didn't have to do very much filing at all, which was good because I spent a lot of time prepping, and we did take a coffee break as well. So it's a really easy product. You save files for sure if you can get it in the right spot. There, that's another good one. Okay, so when you're done, you want to buff them with like a 180 or 240 or something just to soften them up a bit, and then wipe them off with some isopropyl alcohol to get rid of the dust. And then you are ready for polish. You can check all of their apexes and see how sexy they are. I absolutely love the look of that nail. I love it so much. And the clear is really clear. You could definitely encapsulate glitter with this clear. For sure, I'll have to do a video like that as well. But we painted them in a black, and I used some holographic glitter and some holographic foils for this set, and I absolutely love the way they turned out. So go to AliExpress and check out this product if you want to purchase it, and you can see my other videos here and follow me on my social media. See you next time.